I welcome all of you for the today's session of Srimad Bhagavatam class, morning class. Devotees, please come closer so that the listeners can come closer. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Sri Krishna Caitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktarunda Jaya Sri Krishna Caitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Sarvasastradvipiyusha Sarvavedaiga satpala Sarvasiddhandarabhnadya सर्वलोकैकभृत्कृता सर्वभागवत प्राण श्रीमद्भागवत प्रभो कलिद्वान्दोदिदादित्या श्रीकृष्ण परिवर्तिता परमानन्दपादाय प्रेमवर्क्षक्षराय ते सर्वदा सर्वसेव्याय श्रीकृष्णाय नमोऽस्तु मे मते कबन्धो मत्सङ्गे मद्गुरु मन्महादन मन्निस्तारगमद्भाग्य मदानन्द नमोऽस्तु ते असाधु साधु दादायि अति नीच उच्चतारगः हानमुञ्च कदाचिन्मा प्रेम्णा हृत्कन्धयो स्फुर हानमुञ्च कदाचिन्मा प्रेम्णा हृत्कन्धयो स्फुर हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हे हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हे नित्य गौर हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस पूज्याचार्य अष्टोत्तरदास श्रीमद डिवाइन ग्रेस ऐसी भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी शिल प्रभु महाराज की, ISKCON फाउंडर आचार्य शिल प्रभु महाराज की, जगत गुरु शिल प्रभु महाराज की जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस पूज्याचार्य अष्टोत्तरदास श्रीमद डिवाइन ग्रेस भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी प्रभु महाराज की, अनंत कोटि वैष्णववृंद की, नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की, प्रेम से कहो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री वासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की, श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंडगिरी गोवर्धन की, वृंदावन मधुरा धाम की, मायापुर नवदीप धाम की, पुरुषोत्तम चतुर जगन्नाथ पुरी धाम की, गंगामयी यमुनामयी की, भक्ति देवी तुलसीदेवी की, सामवेद भक्तवृंद की, ISKCON वर्तमान गुरुवृंद की, हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की, हरिनाम संकीर्तनम की, श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु की, श्रीमद् भागवतम की, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे. All glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga Hare Krishna. ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः. श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं. वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवां च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजना सहितं कृष्णा चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितां च. हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका गान्धा राधा गान्ध नमोस्तुते. तप्त काञ्चन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये. वाञ्छाकल्पतरूपस्य कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे. प्लीज रिपीट आफ्टर मी. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये. नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठकी. निम्नगानां यदा गंगा देवानां मच्युतो यदा वैष्णवानां यदा शम्भो पुराणानां इदं तदा. तमादिदेवं करुणानिधानं तमालवर्णं सुगीतावतारम् अपार संसार समुद्रसेतुं भजामहे भागवत स्वरूपम्. श्रीमद् भागवतम की. हरे कृष्णा. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 4, text number 7 onwards, 7 to 12. Tamagadam tatra na kaschanandriya Tamagadam tatra na kaschanandriya Vimanitam yajnagrudo bhayajjanaha. Vimanitam yajnagrudo bhayajjanaha. Hrideshvashirvai jananim cha sadaraha. Hrideshvashirvai jananim cha sadaraha. Premashrukantya parishashvajurmuda. Premashrukantya parishashvajurmuda. Hare Krishna. One Prabhu and one Mataji. Rajis. Hare Krishna. Synonyms, please repeat after me. From all sides. Sorry. Tam, Har, Sadi, Agadam, having arrived. Tatra, there. Na, not. Kachana, anyone. Adriyat, received. Vimanitam, not receiving respect. Yajnagrita, of the performer of sacrifice. Daksha, Bayat, from fear. Janaha, person. Hriday, except. Svashri, her own sisters. Vai, indeed. Jananim, mother. Cha, and. Sadaraha, with respect. Premashrukantya, whose throats were filled with tears of affection. Parishashvaju, embraced. Muda, with glad faces. Translation Vishnu Prabhupada Maharaj Ji ki. When Sadi with her followers reached the arena, because of all people assembled were afraid of Daksha, none of them received her well. No one welcomed her but her mother and sisters, who with tears in their eyes and with glad faces welcomed her and talked with her very pleasingly. Please repeat the translation after me. When Sadi with her followers reached the arena, because all the people assembled were afraid of Daksha, none of them received her well. No one welcomed her but her mother and sisters, who with tears in their eyes and with glad faces welcomed her and talked with her very pleasingly. Purport by Srila Prabhupada Maharaj Ji ki. The mother and sisters of Sadi could not follow the others, who could not receive Sadi very well. Due to natural affection, they immediately embraced her with tears in their eyes and with loving feelings. This shows that women as a class are very soft-hearted. Their natural affection and love cannot be checked by artificial means. Although the men present were very learned, Brahmanas and demigods, they were afraid of their superior Daksha. And because they knew that their welcoming Sati would displease him, although in their minds they wanted to receive her, they could not do so. Women are naturally soft-hearted, but men are sometimes very hard-hearted. Om Tat Sat. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakya Shakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Mukam Karodi Vachalam Bangum Lankayade Girim Yatkripa Tamaham Mande Shigurum Diratharanam Paramananda Madhavam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. The start, the former time, the universal creators, the head of the universal creators, they performed a yajna for the well-being of the whole universe. They perform a great sacrifice in which all the great sages, brahmanas, demigods, philosophers and fire gods, they were all invited there. In that area, Daksha Prajapati, he entered there. When he entered, everyone stand up and pay obeisances to Daksha Prajapati except to two personalities. One is Brahma, his father, and another one is Lord Shiva, his son-in-law. He was not much thinking about her father. He went there and he paid obeisances to his father and he went to the seat. But he was very much agitated, very much agitated and anger towards Lord Shiva because he is a son-in-law and he didn't pay obeisance and he is sitting with closed eyes. So he is very much agitated and he started cursing Lord Shiva. He is blaspheming Lord Shiva like anything. After blaspheming and he cursing, that Shiva was sitting silently, but these followers of Shiva, they counter curse. They cursed the Brahmanas also. Then Brahmanas, they cursed the Shiva's followers. It was going like this. Then Shiva left the arena. When Shiva left the arena, then his followers also, they also went along with him. So now the fight was stopped there. Then the yajna was performed for thousands of years. Thousands of years the yajna was performed and they finished the yajna and they did above the snana in the confluence of Ganges and Yamuna. They make snana and it was finished. Then after some time, this Daksha Prajapati again started one yajna called Vajpaya. And again he called everybody, all the universal affairs, but he didn't call Lord Shiva and Sati. Sati was her last daughter, 16th daughter, and she was his pet also. But because Sati was in association with Shiva, he doesn't like, and he didn't invite also. He performed the yajna very well, and Brahma was also there, and Brahma also didn't ask why Shiva not come. And he was confident, okay, now we can perform yajna without Shiva, also like that. Then he started a very big yajna called Bragaspati Sava, because this is the pre-request. Vajpaya yajna is pre-request for Bragaspati Sava. So he started a very big yajna, Bragaspati Sava. Bragaspati Sava, it was a very big yajna, and it was, they called all the universe, total universe, Rishi Ganas, the Munis, these demigods, the Upa demigods, everybody. And they were all coming. The yajna was starting and everybody was coming in the aeroplanes, the white aeroplanes, with their, the ladies are with their women are with their husbands, and they decorated, well decorated, and they are coming with jodi, they are coming. And Sati was sighing from their place. And think this Shiva and Lord, they are not in this planet. Maybe they are in the Kailash. And Sati was seeing outside. Previously she didn't notice it. This time she was noticed because so many flights crossing the sky. And everybody, the sky, that the aeroplane is not covered like our aeroplane, you know. Our aeroplane will be full of covered. That aeroplane is Pushpaka Viman. It will be open. They will see everything and they will go like that. And it was exciting. And they are dressed like anything. And they are very charming. And they were going. And she asked, where are you going? All of you, where are you going? And they told, you don't know? Your father is performing a yajna and you are not invited? Like that they asked, and then she immediately felt, oh, my father is performing yajna and everybody is going, there is no invitation for us. Anyhow, I will go and ask Shiva. Then she went to Shiva, his dear husband Shiva. And Shiva, he told, want to go for yajna. Lord Shiva told her, there is invitation. She told him there is no invitation. Sati, you know already, he is avoiding us and he didn't invite us. Purposely he didn't invite us. And why you want to go there? And you know, in the first, the previous yajna, he insulted me like anything. Tatte nirikshona pida videha krite taksho mamadvi tat anuvardadaschaye yo vishwasik yajna gadam varurumam anagasam durvachasa karotiraha. Is there in this one? Hare Krishna. And he is telling, Lord Shiva is telling to Sati, you should not go for the yajna. Tatte nirikshona pita videha krite. Therefore you should not go and see your father, although he is the giver of your body. Takshobhamadvi tat anuvardaschaye. Taksha is my enemy. So his followers also is my enemy. Yo vishwasigyagya gadam varorumam. Oh, most respectable Sati. Varoru means most respectable one. Most respectable Sati. And the vishwasigyagya, and he anagasam turvachasa karodiraha. Because of his envy, O most worshipful one, he insulted me with cruel words, although I am innocent. I was sitting just like that. I was thinking of Lord Vasudeva, and I was in the Samadhi, and I don't know anything, and he is speaking cruel words, and he is insulting me like anything. See, somebody, if they invite, even if they don't invite, if the father goes or spiritual master or the friends goes, you can go. But when you go, afterward they are anger and they raise their eyebrows, you should not go there. As per Vedic culture, even the enemy come to the house, he should not feel that he is enemy. Like that you have to behave. But this Daksha, he purposely not invited and he already having a grudge on me. Why you want to go there? Don't go. Like that he is telling. Yadi vijishyasi aditaya matvacho batram bhavatyaha natato bhavishyati sambhavidasya swajanat parabhavo yadasha sadyo maranaya kalpade. Yadi, suppose if you are neglecting my words and you want to go, because he is not stopping here. Okay, if you want to go, go, no problem. But if you, in spite of this instruction, you decide to go, neglecting my words, Bhatram bhavatya nadabado bhavishyati, there is no good future for you. Please think after that. Sambhavidasya swajanat paradbhavo, you are the most respectable. And if there is any insult for you there in your relative house, yadasa sadyo maranahya kalpade, this insult will immediately equal to death for you. Lord also telling in the Bhagavad Gita, you know, for Arjuna, he is telling, I don't want to fight, I am going to the forest. So let them enjoy the kingdom. Lord told, he slapped. Actually, Lord slapped him. What he slapped, you know? Akirtim cha vibhudani kadayishyandi devyayam sambhavidasya cha kirtir maranadadirichade. Arjuna, you are telling you will leave the kingdom and go, but somebody will glorify you and they think you are very, very kind-hearted, they will think like that, they will glorify you, you think, they will insult you. You run away from the battlefield because of fear for us. So people will always speak of you infamy, and for the respectable person, dishonor is worse than death. There itself he is telling Bhagavad Gita. Sambhavidasya chakirtir manarad, it's the same thing here Lord Shiva is telling. Sambhavidasya swajanat parabhavo yadasa sadyo bharanaya kalpade. In spite of this instruction, if you decide to go neglecting my words, the future will not be good for you. You are most respectable, and when you are insulted by your relative, this insult will immediately equal to death. That means you will leave the body there itself. So he didn't stop here, and he told like that, and he was become silent. That is the start. This chapter starting like that. This chapter is starting like. Sadi quits her body. Maitreya Vacha. Edabadutva virarama sankaraha patnyanganasham hi ubayatra chindayan sugurdidukshugo parisangida bhavan nishkramadi nirvishadi dadashasa. After talking to her, Edabadutva virarama sankaraha, he becomes silent. After telling this to Sadi, he becomes silent. Patnyangana samhi ubayatra chintayan, but he is thinking, anyhow she is going to leave her body. Patnyangana samhi ubayatra chintayan, either she is, if I stopped her, he will leave the body here. If I allow her to go, she is going to leave the body there. Anyhow. So, Sugurdidaksho parisangida bhavan. But Sadi was very much anxious to see her relative and father's house. And because everybody came and she wanted to enjoy with her sisters and stepmothers and the mother and other and aunties, everybody. So Didaksho parisangida bhavan, that is she was with very much anxious to see her relatives. So she was thinking whether I have to go or whether I have to listen. Listen Shiva. Niskramadi nirvishadi didashasa. She is going out and coming in. She's going out and coming in. Going out for going and coming in. Oh, it is Maranaya Kalpade. I should come back. I should not go there. Like that she was thinking and going. So Diksha Pradigada Durmanaha Snegadrudadi Ashrukala Divikvala Bhavam Bhavani Apradipurusham Rusha Pratyaksha Diva Aikshada Jadave Patuhu. She was going in and out, and she stopped in one place and started seeing Lord Shiva like burning, like that. For seeing relatives, it is very what do you think? For seeing the relative, it is very very bad activity. It is some sort of crime or what? It is some sort of crime or what? So the riksha paridigada durmanaga. Sadi felt very sorry at being forbidden to see her relatives and her father's house. Sregadru dadi ashruka kala divikvala. She started crying, crying, and the tears were coming out from her eye. Bhavam Bhavani Apradipurusham Rusha. And he is having husband, he is afraid of her husband. That husband is Apradipurusham. He is not, no one is equal to him. Is Bhavam Bhavani Apradipurusham Rusha. She looked at her uncommon husband. His uncommon husband, Lord Shiva, Pratyaksha Diva Aikshada Jadave Patuhu. She is seeing like that. She like that, blasting him like that. Tado vinikvaksya sadi vikayatam sokena roshena duyata hrida pitroragatstraina vimuda dirgrahan prematmano yo ardamadat sadam priyaga. So thereafter Sadi left her husband there. She decided to go. She was thinking, she was oscillating, but she after thinking that she is ready to go. She was breathing very heavily. When anger comes, he will start breathing like that. Then she was breathing heavily, and she was going. So kena roshena duyata hrida, because her heart was afflicted with affection and this anger and bereavement. So Pitroragatstaina Vimuda Dirgrahan, she went to the house of her father This is because of Premnordam Pitro Ragastaina Vimuda Dirgadam. This is because of her less intelligent act, due to her being a weak woman. Because of weakness, she was going there. Because who will leave the husband who give half of her body? Say, Prematmano yo ardam adat sadam priyaga. You know, Lord Shiva is called Ardhanari, you know. So he's like Prematmano. He is Lord Shiva who had give her half of his body due to the affection, you know. Prematmano ardam adat sadam priyaga. The person who give half of his body and you leave and you go, that means that is a weakness of the woman is telling. Tamanvagachan drudavikraman sadim ekam trinetranu chara sagasrasaga shaparshada yaksha maniman madadayaga puro vishendra starashagada vyadaga. And she was moving rapidly, you know, very fast she was going, without fear. She is going alone, without fear. Tammanvagachan drudavikraman sadim ekam. She is going alone. On seeing that, Lord Shiva show eyes to his followers. Then the followers, they started following Sadi. Ekam trinetranu chara sagasrasaga. There are thousands of followers of Lord Shiva. Trinetran means Shiva, Lord Shiva. There are 3 eyes, you know. Trinetranu chara sagasrasaga. The thousands of followers, they followed Sadi. Shaparshada yaksha maniman madadayaga. The Lord Shiva's associates also followed. Yakshas also followed. They are all led by Maniman and Mada. Puro Vishendra Starasa Gadavyadaga. They took the bull, you know, the bull, Nandi, Vagana. They took the Vagana of Shiva, Lord Shiva, and they put the Nandi in front of, before Sadi goes, they put the Nandi in the front. Because to carry her. Tamsariga Kanduga Tatpanambuja Svedata Patravajana Sriga Adibihi Gidayane Dundubi Sangavenubir Varshendra Maropya Vidangidaya Yuhu. To pacifying her, they give her a parrot, you know. You know, the parrot is a pet bird for Parvati, pet bird for Andal, pet bird for Meenakshi, for everybody. This is Radharani. This pet bird is what? It is a, see, Meenakshi is carrying a parrot in her hand. So they gave her a pet bird first. Tamsarika Kanduga, then they give you a ball for playing. Ball, Tatpana Ambuja. Tatpana means a mirror. They give the Chedo Tatpana Marjanam. So they give a mirror for seeing. And Ambuja, there is a lotus flower. Svedata Patravajana Shigadibihi. Then they catch these white tamperla, you know, white tamperla. That is only catched only for the exalted gods. That white umbrella, even nowadays in the Sri Vaishnava tradition, they are catching that white umbrella, you know. Sveda Tapatra Vejana, then somebody putting chamara. Shiga Dibigi, somebody bring garland and they put to Sadi. Gidayane Dundubi Sanga Venubir. Then there was a Gosha. There was a full of what is that? They followed by singing party. Gidayane. Dundubi, there is a drum. Sangha, then there is a console. Then Venubi, then there is a flute. There with all the musical instruments. Varshendramaropya Vidangida Yayugu. They put her on their canopy on the top of the Nandi. There is no pallaki. Normally they will be carried in a pallaki. That pallaki, same like pallaki, there is a canopy. And they put in the top of the bull, the Nandi. And in that one, they cover and they take Sadi in that one. And they were going there. It was like the entire procession was like a pompous and as a royal parade it was. Because there is a procession with thousands of followers of Lord Shiva and they were going. She is not going alone now. Abrahma gosorjida yajna vaishasham viprashtijustam vibudaischa sarvasaha mridar ayak kanchana darba charmabir nirashtabandam yajanam samavisad. She was entering. Before entering there itself, there was a Veda Goshas. There are Rik, Sama, Yajurvedas, all the 3 Vedas were there. There is a Gosha. This is the Abrahma Gosorjida Yajna Vaishasam. In the area of Yajna, There was a Gosha, there is a sound, there is a transcendental sound of Vedas. Viprasijustam Vibhudaisa Sarvarasaga. There are rishis, there are demigods, everybody is there. The great sages, Brahmanas, demigods, and all assembled there. Mridavaya Klanchana Darbha Charmabir. And there are sacrificial animals. There is no there are pots made of clay, stone, gold, grass, and this kusha grass, and the skin of the animal, skin of the deer and the tiger, and which were all pre-request for these sacrifices. Mridavayana kanchana darbha sarmabir nirastabandam janam samavid. And also there is a sacrificial animal and the vessels. They were all there in the Yajna area. So here, everything was there. The whole place was very vibrant, and it was transcendental, and the Yajna was going on. There only Sati was coming. These animals are there. Prabhupada is telling these animals are not for. It is not another slaughterhouse. Yajna sacrifice is not another slaughterhouse. There are so many animals over there for giving sacrifice. The modern days, the scientists, they test the medicine in the animals. They prepare new medicine and they will test the medicine where? They will test directly in the human. They will not test directly in the human. They will test it in the animal. First they will test it in the animal. Okay, it is okay. Then they will give it to human. Same like that. The sacrifices for the self-realized souls. They want to test the Vedic mantra, whether it works or not. They test, where they will test on the animal. They test on the animal, and the animal will become what? It will immediately get the human birth. Immediately it will get the human birth. Not like, it is not for killing and eating. It is, the sacrifices are not for killing and for the taste of the tongue. It is for regenerating this animal, regenerating the immediately. We don't know that animal when it will become a human being. But after the sacrifice yajna, they will test with the mantras. When they pronounce the mantras and they sacrifice, immediately this animal will become a human being. That is the test. That is the test. So that the performing yajna, they are not ordinary brahmanas. They are all self-realized souls. So they were performing the yajna, and it is happening there. So today's text, Tamagadam datrana kaschanandriyat vimanitam yajna griduvat bhayojjanaha Rishes Pashairvai Jananim Sasadaraga Premashtrukandya Parishashvajurmuda. And she was entering, nobody care. Nobody care, Nobody is inviting her. And everybody is busy. Somebody is busy in talking. Somebody is busy in performing yajna. So it was like that. Somebody is chanting Vedic mantras. And some brahmanas were arguing and chanting Vedic mantras. So the atmosphere was surcharged with transcendental sound vibration. The transcendental sound is simplified. In this age of Kali, it is simplified by Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. It was surcharged. It's total. So they were performing this yajna, So it was simple. There are so many animals and so many this one. These are all for what? These are all for this. So nobody is invited there. Nobody is invited there, and because why they are not invited? First Daksha was not invited, and his followers are not invited, and the Brahmanas also not invited, and the rishis, demigods also not invited. Nobody is invited. They are seeing Sati is coming. But nobody is inviting. Vimanitam yajna gridodbhayojjanaga. Because they are afraid of Daksha, because they want to please Daksha. If they invite, then Daksha will not get pleased. So they say, Hrideshvasairvai jananim sasadara premashtrukandya parishashvajurmuda. But their sisters and mother and the aunties, they were all welcomed her and talked with her very pleasingly. So the mother and sisters of Sati could not follow others who did not receive Sati very well. Due to natural affection, they immediately embraced her with the tears in their eyes and with loving feelings.
This shows that women as a class was very soft-hearted. This natural affection and love cannot be checked by artificial means, because if there is a natural affection, it cannot be checked. Although the men present are very learned Brahmanas and the demigods, they were afraid of the superior Daksha. And because they knew that their welcoming Sati would displease him, although in their mind they wanted to receive her, they could not do so. So the Brahmanas, they in their mind they want to receive. But because they are afraid of Daksha, Bhaya of Daksha, they didn't know. Women are naturally soft-hearted, but men are sometimes very hard-hearted. So Prabhupada finished purport like this. So sometimes these women are naturally soft-hearted, but not all the women. There are also everywhere there is exclusions, there is, and men also. Not all men are soft-hearted, not all men are hard-hearted also. It is like that. So even Shiva is stopping her for what? Out of soft heart only, but she want to go without him. Saundarya samprashna samartha vartaya matra cha matru swasrubishcha sadaram tattam savaryam varamasanam chacha nadatta pitra pradipandida sadi. Her sisters, Saundarya, her sister, samprashna samartha vartaya, although she was received well by her sister and mother, she did not reply to the words of reception. She didn't care. Even though they are receiving and they are giving the seat, matrascha matrush sasraprisadaram dattam sabaryam varasanam chacha. Although she was offered a seat and presents, gifts, but she did not accept anything. She didn't accept anything. Na datta pitraha pradinandida sadi. Because his father neither talked with her nor welcomed her, but asking about her welfare. Because his father is not called, so she was even though she was received by his sister and mother, she did not reply or speak any words. So Sati did not accept greetings offered by her sister and mother, for she was not at all satisfied by her father's silence. Sati was youngest child of Daksha, and she knew that she was his pet. But now, because of her association with Lord Shiva, Daksha forgot all affection for his daughter. And this is very much aggrieved her. So Prabhupada is concluding here, the material bodily conception is so polluted that even the slight provocation, all our relationship of love and affection will be nullified. So this is the material, the material body conception is so polluted, even the slight conception of relationship, love and affection will already. Bodily relationships are so transient that even though one is affectionate towards someone in bodily relationship, a slight provocation terminates this intimacy. So that is, if something happened little, then it will be, then it is not actual love. It is not called actual love. So even though she was well received by her sister and mother and mother's sisters, she was not care for her, because his father is not invited her. First she thought she was not invited Shiva only. Then next sloka it is telling Arudra bhagam tam aveksha chadvaram pitrascha deve kridahelanam vibo anadruda yajna sadasi adishwari chukobalogan ivadakshadirusha. After seeing there only, she understood it was not only Shiva was not invited. And there is no bhagam, there is no oblations for Shiva, there is no bhagam for Shiva also, because Shiva is the one of the main demigod, main god. And in the performance of sacrifice, they will utter all the names of the gods, and they will do swaha, swaha, swaha. She observed there is no Rudra bhaga, there is no for Shiva, there is no bhaga there. Arudra bhagam tameveksha chadvaram Pitracha deve kridahelanam vibo. He was not invited Lord Shiva, and there is no oblations for Lord Shiva. And now next she realized Pitracha deva kridahelanam vibo anadruda yajna sadashi adishwari. Next she realized that not only had her father failed to invite Lord Shiva, but when he saw Lord Shiva's exalted wife, Daksha did not receive her either. He is not invited Lord Shiva. Without invitation, Sati came, but still he didn't invite her also. Thus she became greatly angry. Chuko balogani vadaksha shirusha. She became very angry, you know, as if she is going to burn all the 14 planetary system. Thus she became greatly angry, so much so she looked at her father as if he is going to ban him with her eyes. Actually, in the word to word meaning, it is still Chukoba Logan means she saw her father as if he is going to burn all the 14 planetary system, all the universe, like that. So, by offering oblations to the fire while chanting the Vedic mantra Swaha, one offer respect to all the demigods, great sages, pitas, including Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, and Lord Vishnu. It is the customary that Shiva is one of those who offered respects. But Sati, while personally present in the area, saw that Brahmanas did not utter the mantra offering oblation to Lord Shiva, Namah Shivaya Swaha. They didn't offer, they Namah Shivaya, they have to offer Om Namah Shivaya Swaha, like that. But she is seeing there is no oblations for Lord Shiva. She was not sorry for herself, for she was ready to come to her father's house without being invited, but she wanted to see whether or not her husband was being respected. Why she has come means she came and see whether there is oblations for Lord Shiva or not. Further, for seeing that, she came. To see her relatives and sisters and mother was not so important. Even when she was received by her mother and sisters, she did not care, for she was most concerned that her husband was being insulted in that sacrifice. Because she don't care whether the sister invited, mother invited, she doesn't care. Because whether there is the offering for Shiva or not, it is not there. So when she marked this insult, she became greatly angry, and she looked at her father so angrily that Chaksha appeared to burn in her vision. So she saw like that, so he will get burned like that. Jagarga samarsha vipannaya gira Sivadvisham Duma Badashamasmayam Swajeshasha Buddha Ganan Samuttidan Nigragya Devi Jagado Binishinvadaha. So Jagarga Samarsha Vipannaya Gira Swadeshasha Buddha Ganan Samuttidan. See, on seeing there was no respect to Sati, there was no oblation to Lord Shiva, the followers of Shiva, they suddenly started attacking, they want to attack Daksha. They were starting attacking Daksha. When they moved, they immediately Sati stopped them, you know, Sati stopped them. The followers of Lord Shiva, the ghosts are were ready to kill Daksha, but Sati stopped them by her order. She was very much angry and sorrowful, and in that mood, she began to condemn the process of sacrificial fruity activities. And persons who are very proud of such unnecessary and troublesome sacrifices, she especially condemned her father, speaking against him in presence of all. So, in that one, so there is a Svedeshis. These are all Daksha and followers. There are Svedeshis. They are enemy of Shivas. They are performing yajna they are performing the fruity activities. And there is no use of that. That's what the Parvati is telling. The process of offering sacrifices especially meant for satisfy Vishnu, who is called Ajnesha, because he is enjoyer of the fruit of all sacrifice. In Bhagavad Gita it is telling Bhaktaram Yajnatapasam Sarvaloka Makeshwaram Sukritam Sarvabhutanam Nyatvam Shanti Brichadi. So he is the ultimate beneficiary. The Lord is the ultimate beneficiary. But less intelligent man offer sacrifice for some material benefit. But some of them, for the material benefit, they are offering sacrifice. Most of the sacrifices are kamya of the bhakti only. So they want to get some benefit out of that. To derive personal material benefits for sense gratification is the reason for a person like Daksha and his followers perform sacrifices. Sacrifices are condemned here as a labor of love without actual profit. This is confirmed in Srimad Bhagavatam. So it is also confirmed in Srimad Bhagavatam. If you do activities which is not pleasing the Lord, then that is useless labor. What is the sloka? Dharma samusnida pumsam vishvakshena kada suyaga notpadayet yadiradim shramayeg vagi kevalam. If occupational duties one perform, if it is not bringing him to listen the kada of Lord Vasudeva, then it is the useless labor. So, Shramayavaki Kevalam. Certainly. One who has developed a love for Vishnu must develop respect for Vishnu's devotees also. Lord Shiva is considered the foremost personality among the Vaishnavas, Vaishnavanam Yadasambhu. Thus, when Sati saw that her father was performing great sacrifice but had no respect for great devotees like Lord Shiva, she was very angry. This is fitting. When Vishnu or Vaishnava is insulted, one should become angry. So when Vishnu or Vaishnava is insulted, then immediately one should get angry. Lord Caitanya, he was very much merciful, you know. He's a Namo Mahavadanyaya, who preached non-violence, meekness and humility. Also become angry when Nityananda was offended by Jaga and Matai. So when Jaga and Matai attacked Nityananda Mahaprabhu, then immediately he took what? He took the Sudarshana Chakra to kill the full Jaga and Matai. Then Nityananda pacified him. Okay, now this avatara is not for killing like that. So he said that. So this is the thing. When because the anger should be used. We have anger. That anger can be the great quality when directed against a person who is envious of Supreme Personality of Godhead or his devotee. So Narottama Dasa Thakura is saying, Krodho Bhakta Dveshi Jane. You should use the Krodha, you should use the Koba. Who is the Bhakta Dveshi? Who is the enemy of the Bhaktas? So you should utilize that. One should not be tolerant when a person is offensive towards Vishnu or Vaishnava. The anger of Sati towards her father was not objectionable. For although he was her father, he was trying to insult the great Vaishnava. The Sati anger against her father was quite applaudable. So it was Sati's anger on his father was, it is quite applaudable. That's what Prabhupada is telling. The Devi, she started describing whatever he insulted, he is giving reply and glorifying Lord Shiva. Devi Uvacha, please repeat after me. Nayasya logosti adisayana priya tada priyo dega bridam priyatmanaha tasmin samastatmani mukta vairake Hriday bhavandam kadama pradipayat. The blessed God has said, Lord Shiva is the most beloved of all living entities. He has no rival. No one is very dear to him and no one is his enemy. No one but you could be envious of such a universal being who is free from all enmity. So he is telling, Ayasya logos the adisayana priyas. He is the most beloved of all living entities. Tada priyo deha pradam priyatmanaha. He has no rival. No one is very dear or enemy to him. Tasmin samastatmani mukta vairage. He is the who is free from all enmity. Only like you, Daksha, you can, no one can, but you could be the envious of such universal beings telling. So, the Lord is telling Bhagavad Gita also, Samoham sarva bhudeshu. I am equal to all living entities. Same like that, Lord Shiva also is a qualitative incarnation, you know, so Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, he is also almost the same qualities as Supreme Lord. Therefore, he is equal to everyone. No one is his enemy and no one is his friend. But one who is envious by nature can become the enemy of Lord Shiva. Because Lord Shiva is not enemy of any living entity, you know. In so many places. In Tamil Nadu, you can see all the thalas, Shiva thalas, there is animal worshipped there. There are animals worshipped there. Each and every place, you know. So it was somewhere ant is worshipped, somewhere squirrel is worshipped, somewhere monkey is worshipped, somewhere sarpa is worshipped, somewhere it is like that. So many places, because I cannot able to translate in English that one, all in Tamil that is. So many places, because the Lord Shiva is a charachara guru. He is a guru for all. He is guru for all, even for ghosts and spirits. He is the guru. So for him no one is enemy. No one is enemy. Therefore Sati accused her father. No one but you could be envious of Lord Shiva or his enemy. No one could you. Only you be an enemy of like a exalted soul. Other sages and learned Brahmanas were present, but they were not envious of Lord Shiva. Although they were all dependent on Daksha, because they were all dependent on Daksha, so that's why they didn't say anything. Therefore, no one but Daksha could be envious of Lord Shiva. That was the accusation of Sati. So Lord Shiva, he is a exalted Vaishnava. Vaishnavanam Yada Sambho, there is no enemy for him. And he is following this 12th chapter, the sloka is coming, Adveshta Sarva Bhudana Maitra Karuna Evacha Nirmamo Nirahankaraka Samadukka Shugachami Sandushta Sadadam Yogi Datma Dridhanishchayaka Mayarpida Mano Buttir Yomat Bhakta Same Priyaha. That Same Priyaha, that Bhakta is Lord Shiva. So Adveshta Sarva Bhudanam, there is no, he is not, for him there is no enemy. Maitra Karuna Evacha, he was very kind and he was very, very friendly. Maitra Karuna Evacha, Nir Mamo, he is not thinking anything else because to him. Nir Ahankaraga, there is no false ego for him. Sama Dukkha Shugashchami, he is happy in Dukkha also. When Daksha Karsri, he was happy. Now Sadi going, he is happy. And he was not, when something good happening, he is happy. Somebody glorifying him, he is happy. There is no Sama Dukkha Shugashchami, Sandushta Sadhanam Yogi. And he was like that. So, Sandushta Sadhanam Yogi, Yadatma Dridhanishchayaka. He was fixed in his consciousness for praying the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Mayarpida Mano Buttir. He is giving his, he give his mind and intelligence to the Lord. Mayarpida Mano Buttir Yomat Bhakta Same Priyaha. The Lord is telling Yomat that Priya Bhakta Lord Shiva. So, no one but you could be the envious of Lord Shiva or be enemy. Other sages and learned Brahmanas were present, but they were not envious of Lord Shiva, although they were all dependent on Daksha. Therefore, no one but Daksha could be envious of Lord Shiva. That was the occasion of Sati. So that is so she condemned her father. Who will be envious of Lord Shiva? Only you will be envious of Lord Shiva. Then he is telling the quality of Shiva. Doshan pareshan gi guneshu sadhavo. Please repeat that to me. Doshan paresham gi guneshu sadhavo. Grihnandike chinna bhavadrisho dvija. Gunam sapalkun bahuli karishnavo. Mahattamaste avidad bhavanagam. Translation by Srila Prabhupada Maharaj ki. Please repeat after me. Twice born Daksha, a man like you can simply find fault in the quality of others. Lord Shiva, however, not only find no faults with others' qualities, but if someone has little good quality, he magnifies it greatly. Unfortunately, you have found fault with such a great soul. So she blasted Daksha, So you are seeing small fault in the exalted soul. Toshan paresham gi guneshu sadhavo. Daksha. We have twice born. Dvaja is addressing Daksha is Dvija, Dvija means what? Dvija means twice born. First birth was given by mother. Second birth was given by spiritual master. So when you take birth, you are a Sudra only. Janmana jayade Shudra. Samskarat bane Dvajat. When you perform samskara, then you become Dvija. What samskara banayana samskara? Or you are initiated by the spiritual master, then you become Dvija. Then you are qualified for reading the Vedic scriptures. Vedo padedidi Vipra. Then if you study the Vedic literature, then you are called Vipra. Vipra means he is a Brahmana, but you are not a complete Brahmana. Brahma jana idi Brahmana. When you understand, when you realize the soul, when you realize the Atma, Brahma means one of the meaning of Brahma is Atma. Atma. When you know that you are Atma, when you realize that you are Atma, no, it is not no. When you realize that you are not, this is self-realized soul. That is called Brahmana. Brahma jana idi Brahmana. After knowing that Brahma, when you know that you are a soul, when you do, what is the soul purpose? What is the soul's purpose? The soul, when you know that you are a soul, then what is your work? Huh? What is the word for that? When Sanatana Goswami asked, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he was telling, Jivera Swarupaya Nityera Krishnadas, then you are a Vaishnava. When you become Brahmana, and if you do devotional service to Lord Vishnu, then you become Vaishnava. So it is the sequence, that is what telling. So Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishyas, in other words, Dvija is not an ordinary man but who one has studied Vedic literature from spiritual master and can discriminate between good and bad. So Dvija means you are a Dvija, but you don't know between good and bad. Like that she was telling. Sadi, Daksha's daughter, put before him a sound argument. There are some highly qualified person who accept only good qualities of others. There are classes of people. There are some people, they find only the good qualities. Same like a bumblebee, you know. The bumblebee, it will not see the throne. It will not see the color of the flower. It will not see any other dust or something. But it will see only the honey in the flower. Same like that, some people, exalted, highly qualified persons who are uncommon, accept only good qualities of others, not considering their bad qualities. Whereas a common man can judge what are the good qualities and what are the bad qualities. So the common man can judge what are the good qualities and what are the bad qualities. But the exalted person, some people like bumblebee, they will see only the quality. But among the uncommonly good souls, in that uncommonly good soul, there are still gradations. And the best good soul is one who accepts the insignificant asset of a person and magnifies that quality. So, Doshan Pareshan Gi Gudeshu Sadhavo. So, if it is a small, even it is a small, this one, what is telling? Gunamsya Palgun Bahuli Karishnavo. Even is a small, this is an exalted Vaishnava. Even there is a small, even there is something doing small, you know, even someone little good quality, then he is magnifying greatly. That is the Shiva. That is Shiva is magnifying. For example, once a devotee of Lord Shiva wanted to benediction that whenever he touches someone's head, the person's head should be separated from his tongue. So this is Vritasura's story, or Bhasmasura or Vritasura. Once he did tapasya, and Lord Shiva came, and he was very much happy with his tapasya, and Lord Shiva came and he asked benediction. What benediction you want? What boon you want? Then immediately asked, whenever I touch my hand anybody's head, it should be blasted. It should be blasted. See, and see, if it is some other, they might not agree. Lord Shiva considered the devotee's good quality in worshipping and satisfying him and granted this benediction. Thus, Lord Shiva accepted his bad qualities and accepted his bad qualities as magnificently good qualities. But Sadi accused her father. So. Then the Lord said, you know, after getting the boon, what Vritasura did? He wanted to test on Lord Shiva's head only. Then Lord Shiva was flying. Then only Lord Vishnu saved him. So, although Lord Shiva has so many good qualities and no bad qualities at all, you have accepted him and as bad and found fault with him. Because of your accepting his good qualities to be bad, instead of you are becoming the most exalted soul, you have become a most fallen. Because on seeing a fault on Vaishnava, he becomes most fallen. A man becomes the greatest soul by accepting goodness of others' qualities. But by unnecessarily considering others' good qualities to be bad, you have become a lowest of the fallen souls. That's what the end. So there is no blasphemy. The first offense what? Blaspheming a devotee who are dedicated the life for propagating the holy name of the Lord. That means the Lord Shiva is always chanting what? Always chanting Rama, 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 Rama. Because Parvati asked, what you are chanting? And when Bhishma was in the deathbed, and he was chanting Vishnu Sahasranama fastly, you know, all the 1,000 names of Lord. But as being a woman, she couldn't able to grasp all the things. He addressed Lord Shiva, Kenopayena Laguna, Vishnu Nama Sahasrasaga. Is there any shortcut for uttering this Sahasranama? Is there any shortcut? He's asking Lord Shiva. Patyade Pandidair Nityam. The Brahmanas are reciting very well this Vishnu Sahasranama. They're chanting fast also. But I cannot able to chant like that. Patyadeva Sotramichami Prabhu, please tell me any shortcut way. Then Ishvara Uvacha, Sri Rama Rama Ramedi. Please tell. Sri Rama Rama Ramedi. Rame Rame Manorame. Sagastranama Tattulyam. Ramanama Varanane. Parvati, please utter Rama Rama Rama. Then you recited full Sahasranama. So chanting the name is equal to chanting of all the Vedic mantras, all the names together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So that if any some good qualities, small good qualities of a devotee, we should magnify. Doshan paresham gi guneshu sadhavo grihnandike chinna bhavadrisho dija gudam sapalkun bahuli karishnavo mahattamaste tavidad bhavanagam. So the Vaishnava quality is gunam supalgun bahuli karishnavo. So if there is a small quality, you should magnify that one. That is called Vaishnava. Karuli karishnavo, he is a Vaishnavo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Gundra Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Gurudev Maharaj ki. Hare Krishna, any fault or any this one, please forgive me. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Any questions? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
It was a wonderful class. Only one question is coming up to my mind. See, Yakhya is exalted personality. Lord Shiva is Vaishnava, greatest of the Vaishnava. And then they are performing the yajna, and without uttering, without the name of Lord Shiva, right?
Om Namah Shivaya Namaha.
Yeah. So will that yajna be accepted by Krishna?
This what Parvati is condemning the yajna. This what, if you are not offering, when Vishnu, because there is yajna is what ultimately satisfying Lord Vishnu. When the devotee is not satisfied, the Lord Vishnu will not also satisfy. That's what condemning this Sadi is condemning.
So being an exalted devotee, how he decided to perform a yajna without the name of
because the enviousness. That is the enviousness. When you are envious, you cannot be able to understand Bhagavatam also. So the second sloka itself telling, you should understand Srimad Bhagavatam, you should be non-envious. Dharma projita kaidavotra paramo nirmatsaranam sadam. Nirmatsaranam, you should be non-envious. Completely 100%. You should not have any enviousness. That nirmatsaranam is Lord Shiva. Nirmatsaranam sadam. Otherwise you cannot able to. Vedyam, Nirmat Saranam Sadam Vedyam. They only can understand. They only can understand Srimad Bhagavatam. Others they cannot able to understand. Even though Bhagavatam you get, but you cannot get it in the heart. You will get it in the hand and the air also. It will go like this. It will not go here. So when you get, when you are Nirmat Saranam, then it will go inside.
Very well.
Right.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you very much.
And we have sometimes Srimad Bhagavad Gita recitation. So I think we should have one session for Prabhu to recite the Bhagavatam. So it is so nice to hear how Prabhuji is reciting the Bhagavatam slokas. So it's so nice. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. So as Prabhuji has explained that small provocation in the material world, it will spoil the complete our relationship. And we should not live our life as a waste. So our life should not be wasted. So we should perform our life in Vedic sacrifice. The Vedic sacrifice recommended for our the sages, chanting Hare Krishna mantra, which Prabhu has nicely concluded it. So we would like to chant one time Hare Krishna mantra, thanking Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, we have 10:30 p.m. Marathi Bhagavad Gita class, and then